you. All right. Apparently we do have sound on our end at least. There's the juniors. They take a shot. Loose puck out front. Juniors on the backhand. Throws it into the corner. Gagne's giving chase. We got Gagne, Clark, and Lafleur up front, it looks like. Or sorry, no, Stanton up front. Clark dumps it down for a chip and chase. Gagne's on it. Gagne's in pursuit on the forecheck. Juniors try to break it out. Puck slides through the crease. On the breakout now. There's the juniors through the neutral zone. Grahovic steps up to disrupt that. Juniors on the backhand. Grahovic there to break it up again. Puck comes all the way around the back of the net. Number 57's got it in the corner. Juniors trying to make a couple moves. Andrews there to break that up. She gets it on the stick of Stanton. Stanton jumps it all the way down. And that'll be the first whistle of the game for us here. 10:29 left in the first. No shots, but lots of action. Let me rephrase that. Lots of shot attempts.
Yeah, nothing really making it on net, but there's been a lot of action in our zone.
Bucko out to take the draw with Salzburg and Grahovic on the wings, and we got Biederman. Isaac back on point. Isaac throws it around to the half wall. She's trying to hit Grahovic. Grahovic's got it. Grahovic tries to get it out. She's checked at the blue line, ends up back on Isaac's stick. Isaac looking for a lead pass. She finds Salzburg. Salzburg pushes it up. Back into the neutral zone. Bucko comes in with some speed to disrupt that. Juniors are able to disrupt the break-in, though. Here comes the juniors the other way. Good poke check by Isaac. Isaac tries to find Salzburg. Referee's in the way for the second time of the game. There's a shot through the crease, deflected out front. Allen with the save. Here comes Grahovic. She picks it up with some speed, driving down the right wing. Looks to dump it in. That's picked up by the juniors. Juniors throw it back toward the point, all the way down. Here comes Isaac behind the net. She's got some time. Now she's pressured. Throws it up the wall. Finds Salzburg. Salzburg tries to get into the neutral zone. She does. Onto the stick of Isaac. Over to Grahovic. Pass just out of the reach of Grahovic, though. Awkward bounce or something. There's the juniors. They try to step up. Bucko's there to break it up. On the stick of Isaac. Isaac's got it. She's going to take it behind her own net. Isaac with some speed. Tries to pitch it out. She's harassed by two juniors. Able to break that up onto Biederman's stick now. Biederman, she throws it off the wall. Finds Salzburg. Salzburg chips it around one defender. Tries to get around a second defender. Now she's got three juniors on her. Biederman steps up. Juniors come out with it. Into the hot slot. There's a shot just wide of the net. Into the corners. Bucko now. Or Grahovic, sorry. Another centering pass. Bucko there to break that up. Puck's loose through the crease. Still loose through the crease. Cleared out of harm's way by Bucko onto Salzburg's stick. Salzburg driving down the left wing. Here comes Salzburg. She gains the zone. Drives around the defender. Looking for an opportunity to pass out front. She's got Grahovic there onto the backhand now. Nice back pass to Zakaria. Zakaria on net. There's the shot. Loose puck out front. This puck's still loose. Into the crease. Junior's able to clear that away. Good forecheck by Grahovic. Juniors throw it all the way down. That should be the second whistle of the game, and it is with 8:23 left in the first. Again, more action. Lots of shot attempts. Get the rest of that line out now as Zakaria's got Elliott on right wing, Simcoe on left wing, Mason and Shortino on point. There's the draw. Won by the Stars. Juniors pick it up, take it behind their net. Juniors, outlet pass to the half wall. Simcoe's there to break it up onto Shortino's stick. Shortino throws it right back into the junior zone. Forecheck effort by Simcoe. Disrupts that pass. Now the Stars able to gain the zone, comes all the way deep. Shortino's on it, she's getting forechecked. Juniors take it around the net. They pick it up. Mason and Zakaria there pressuring. Zakaria's on it. She's got two juniors there. Elliott steps down to help. Back to the point. There's the shot from the point. Fans on it. An opportunity for the Stars. Got a 3-on-2 that folded the other way. Here comes Zakaria. She's driving down the left wing. She's got Elliott going to the front. Sends it back to Simcoe. Simcoe, that's broken up. Number 57, Shortino there to poke away. Here comes Simcoe again. Simcoe back through the center, driving through the crease. Here she comes to the high slot. Simcoe, she's got Zakaria there. Centering pass right onto the stick of Zakaria. Almost able to bang that home. Just inches left of that left post. Great pass by Simcoe. Juniors now able to regroup. They get it up to 57. They look to do a breakout. Nice back check by Simcoe and Zakaria. Double teaming on the back check. And the juniors dump it all the way in. Shortino's got it in the corner. She's got some time. She throws it up, tries to find Simcoe, ends it up on Gagne's stick. Here comes the juniors. Juniors pull it back to their D to regroup. They deflect one forward. Mason steps up. Juniors, they're gaining the zone. Right along the near blue line wall. We've got 5 players in a puck battle along the wall there. Fans are loving it. Lots of pushing and shoving happening. We got Clark in there. Mason in there. Gagne in there. Finally, the puck bits loose. It comes all the way down. Wait, not an icing. Clark's pressuring. Gagne also pressuring. Here comes the juniors trying to break out. Stanton's there. Clark also there. Juniors, they dump it into the zone. Andrew gives chase. Andrew, she picks it up. Elects to bring it back around the near half wall. Tries to find Clark. Little out of her reach, though, all the way down into the juniors' end with 6:10 left on the clock here in the first. Juniors regroup. Lead pass. They'll have a zone entry. Right there to break that up. Slafier, though. Stanton. She tries to find Clark and does. Able to gain the zone. Just unfortunately it catches Bucko a little too quick. And we got an offside. We got Grahovic and Salzburg back out to join Bucko. Lafier and Andrew still on point. There's the draw. Won by the Stars. They gain the zone quickly. Here comes Grahovic. She's driving down the right wing, centering pass to Bucko. Bucko able to pick it up. Bucko on the backhand, right through the crease. Opportunity for Salzburg. There's a shot. Big save by the goaltender. Puck ends up in the far corner. All the way back to Lafier. Lafier steps up to hold the zone. She does. Now the junior. Bucko back checking though. Juniors looking to gain the zone. Not offside. Good stick by Bucko again. She throws it back into the neutral zone. Now we get the offside at 5:23 left. And a fantastic scoring opportunity for the Stars there. Got a couple now. So one centering pass from Simcoe onto Zakaria's stick. And then that last shift. Great pressure there by those girls. Speaking of which, they're still out. Bucko, Grahovic, Salzburg up front. Fresh legs on point though, with Biederman and Isaac on point. Stars, our juniors, all the way down in behind their net. They're trying to break it out. Bucko breaking that up. They throw it into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck onto Isaac's stick. Into the neutral zone. Puck's all the way down. Juniors just dump it in. Isaac's got some time. She has a look. Shoulder check. Brings it around the net. She's going to go first skate. Here comes Isaac with some speed driving down the left wing. Isaac decides to chip around 2 defenders. Going around a 3rd defender. Around a 4th defender. Look at Isaac go all the way into the corner. Decides to regroup on the point, but there's Bucko holding the fort for her. Juniors send it up into the neutral zone. Biederman's going to grab that, though. Biederman, she throws it on to Bucko's stick. They're catching him on the line change. Bucko coming in from the right wing. It takes a rocket of a shot just wide on left. Stepping up to hold the zone, though, is Isaac. In behind the net. Juniors looking to break out. Bucko, or Grahovic, there to forecheck on that. Juniors trying to break out. Looks like they'll be able to now. 3-on-2 unfolding the other way. Juniors tripped up, trying to gain the zone up there. Here's an opportunity for number 57 down the right wing. There's the shot. Allen takes it right off the lid. It's the 3rd save in a row she's had right off the lid, and that was a rocket. Hopefully that's not ringing her bell too much.
That's her signature save.
That's her signature save. Taking it for the team there, girls. Taking it for the team. In behind the net, Isaac, she throws it up to Simcoe. I genuinely hope Allen's okay. That was not a soft shot. Those don't tickle. Simcoe now, driving down the left wing. Getting around her defender. Opportunity for Simcoe, driving all the way to the net, across the front, and a goal! Yeah! Simcoe undressing 4 juniors down the left wing. Out of nowhere, explodes on that. Comes cross crease. Finds the back of the net. What a show of brilliance that was. Here we go. Simcoe driving.
Lead all the way over.
What a great goal. Good stick handling, nice poise, good possession, and she walked around 4 junior defenders. That was a great goal. It all started with Allen taking one right off the noggin. She should get an assist. Here we go again. Stars. Elliott now with some speed. Elliott driving in, throws it on net. Is saved by the goalie. Wisely freezes that with 3:25 left. And a 1-0 advantage for the Stars. Zakaria in to take the draw. Elliott on the right wing. Simcoe on left. Mason and Shortino on point. Clean win by the Stars. Back to Mason. Mason, she takes a shot through traffic. Deflected by Zakaria. And a nice movement by that goaltender. Noticing the redirect.
Yep.
Let's cover that up. That was a beautiful deflection. Nice play.
Let's see if they do that same move again.
Zakaria steps up for the draw. There it is. Another clean win. Gets it over to Elliott. Elliott feeds it back to Mason. Mason with the shot. Just wide. In picking it up is Simcoe. Simcoe's in a battle with the junior. She driving out, takes it around the back of the net, looking to get it out front. She gets checked. Back to Mason now, though. Mason takes a shot. Zakaria just about with another tip there. Juniors are going to pick it up on the far half wall. Shortino steps up to hold his own. She throws it back on the net. And another save by the juniors goaltender. Some nice pressure this shift. 2 shifts in a row.
Yeah. And Zakaria doing a great job in the faceoff. Those are some key wins right in the offensive zone.
So critical. If you can control right off the draw.
Yep.
And Elliott wisely gets it back to Mason, where Mason was ready to load up. Speaking of face-offs, we got Gagne in there. Gagne pushes it into the corner. Stanton there to break that up. We got Clark right out front net. Juniors go in behind the net, hassled by Clark though. Now stepping in is Stanton, comes all the way around. Juniors are going to pick it up on the half wall. They throw it out onto Mason's stick though. Mason, she throws it over to Shortino. Shortino, she tries to find Gagne. Back onto the point now, onto Mason's stick again. Mason, she chips it forward, tries to find Gagne again. Back to Mason. Mason's going to step up with it. There comes Mason right into the high slot. Opportunity for Mason. There's a shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. Good poison control by Mason to step up on that play. There goes Stanton to hold his own. Also great decision. Great block by Clark. Good pressure shift by the Stars here. Junior's able to finally get it out. Coming in now. We got a 1-on-2 unfolding. 30's back and forth. There's the shot. And unfortunately, low blocker side. We got a 1-1 hockey game here. 2:04. Let's have a look at this replay.
I want to see that again. I'm surprised he got that shot off between the 2 defenders.
Here comes the shot. Cuts through the crease. Yeah, just low blocker. Just caught it clean. 1-1 hockey game. 2:04 left. Bucko's line back out there. Bucko, Salzburg, Grahovic up front. Here comes Salzburg. Salzburg driving in. She gets checked by the juniors. Bucko's there to help though. Here comes Bucko. Bucko on the back end over to Salzburg. Salzburg picks that up. Looking to go behind the net. Puck spits out. Grahovic's there to pressure now. Good stick by Salzburg. Salzburg picks the pocket of the juniors, comes in from the side, takes the shot. And we got another save by the juniors goalie. Fresh legs on the point. We got LaFleur and Andrews out there. Clean win by Bucko. She gets it back to Salzburg to LaFleur. LaFleur takes a shot by the juniors. And then the juniors able to kick it out into the neutral zone. Juniors, they're driving in on LaFleur. Cutting through the middle of the crease. Cuts back left and right. Looking for the centering pass. There is a centering pass. Wide open out front. Fortunately, nothing Allen can do there. Right from back of the net. She had the post sealed up as she should. Junior player wide open out front to bang one home to make it a 2-1 hockey game in for the juniors. Here it is from the back of the net. Allen sealing up the shot, and it was just a really good passing play by the juniors there.
And honestly, I mean, Andrews was at the crease on the other player.
Yeah.
I mean,
our girls were where they needed to be. A good play by the juniors. Here we are. 2-1 hockey game, 1:14 left. Trying to break it out. Stars able to hold his own. Simcoe, Zakaria, and Elliott up front right now. We got Isaac and Peterman on the point. 1 minute left here in the first. Juniors are on a change. Wholesale change, actually. Here comes Isaac right up the middle of the ice. Isaac decides to go for a skate. She's got some wheels. Here comes Isaac driving end to end. Looking to step up. She gets it all the way to the crease, and she's checked at the last minute. Back the other way come the juniors now. 3-on-2, but Simcoe back checking to make that a 3-on-3. She's there to hassle the number 57. Juniors pick it up, though. Here's the juniors. There's the shot. That goes wide into the near corner. Puck comes back. Elliott in a battle. Gets it back to Isaac. Now all the way over to Zakaria. 57 on the juniors in the corner. 57's got it. looking for a centering pass. Now they're going to find one. Puck still loose. Puck loose out front. Puck still loose out front. Allen with 2 saves there. Able to seal it up. Stars trying to relieve some pressure on the clock. Just get out of the period now. Isaac's going to pick that up and do exactly that. Well, there you have it. Lots of action, lots of shot attempts. As expected, good hockey game so far. Michael?
Yeah, a lot of good back and forth. And like you said, that 57, watch out for him.
Yeah.
He's got quite a shot.
He's got quite a shot. Yeah. That second goal by the juniors, beautiful, beautiful hockey play on their part. Wayne Gretzky's kitchen would go in behind the net, wait for defenders to swarm or plays to disrupt.
Yeah, and that defender stepped up at exactly the right time.
Yeah.
Got the loose puck out front.
Yeah. And a tape-to-tape pass to bang one home. So, what I do know, scoring chances, we got 3 and 2 in favor of the Texas Juniors. Face-offs 1. Heavy advantage here for the Stars, and we saw that. And as you talked about, Michael, that means a big difference in gameplay.
Yeah, it sure does. I'd like to see the girl a little bit more like we saw Simcoe and Zakaria passing out through the crease right there.
Yeah.
I think they create more opportunities like that, they're going to bang a bunch home.
Absolutely. Yeah, we could easily have a 2-2 hockey game right now.
Yeah, and we've seen those same kind of plays from the Grahovic and Salzburg and Bucko line as well.
Yep. Speaking of Simcoe Zakaria, they're out there with Elliott on right wing. And we got Isaac and Biederman on the point. Juniors try to push it forward, looking to gain the zone. Isaac steps up to break that up. Stars or juniors regroup though. Junior can pass, ends up on Zakaria's stick. Zakaria's got it. She comes around with some speed, driving down the left wing, coming through the center ice down. Zakaria, she chips it over to Elliott. Elliott's in pursuit into the corner. Elliott, she's checked into the corner. Refs are going to let that play out. Into to help out is Zakaria, all the way back to the point for Biederman. Biederman now, she takes the shot. Bouncing puck through traffic. It's deflected by juniors. Juniors regain the zone. Neutral zone, sorry. Here comes the juniors down the right wing. They send it over to Isaac. Isaac fires it down. Should be an icing, and it is. We'll have a defensive zone draw. Coach says let's put a fresh legs across the board out there. And we've got Shortino and Mason on defense with Gagne, Clark, and Stanton up front. Here comes Gagne on the draw. Gagne, clean win. Good job by her. She gets it right over to Stanton. Back to the point now. Now it's deflected. Mason able to clear that out of harm's way. Gave a small heart attack in the process. All the way into the neutral. Gagne is pressuring the juniors there. Stars able to come out with it. Gagne and Clark on the far wall. Clark throws it down. They wave off icing. Gagne and Clark on the forecheck. Stanton looking to pick the pocket there. She's good position by her. Juniors, now they break out. Here comes the juniors. Break for them. They're coming in. We got a 2-on-1 unfolding. Juniors, they take the shot. Allen with the save. Walker, now she's rammed into the net, and it floats wide. Allen able to keep her pad on it as she's absolutely slammed by a whole bunch of oncoming traffic there. Into the corners, the juniors. Centering pass for the juniors. They throw it out front. Loose puck in the feet. Who wants that puck? Here comes Mason now. Mason picks it up in the near corner. She throws it off the wall back to the point. Tries to get it to Stanton. Stanton's checked. Gagne's there to help. Now the puck comes through. Back to the point. On the Clark stick now. Juniors, they throw it all the way to the far crease. Here's the shot. Allen with the save. Sends it over to the far side. Centering pass. Another save by Allen. Big save, actually. Here comes Clark the other way. She throws it over to Stanton. Stanton not quite able to pick up that pass. Now Stanton's got it. She throws it down. Got some fresh legs coming out. Grahovic's going to come join up front. And we got Bucko coming in to join play center. On point. Here comes number 57 flying down the left wing. Mason pushes him into the corner. Good pressure by Mason. She goes and disrupts that. On to Bucko's stick. Bucko, she tries to find Grahovic. Not quite able to. Back to Mason now. 57 Battling with Mason. Mason trying to just freeze it. Now it spits out to Grahovic. Grahovic's got it. She's got Salzburg on the outlet. Grahovic finds Salzburg. Salzburg did a couple of moves. Good job by her to stall it out. Oh, back the other way. Here comes the juniors. They're driving down the right wing, and nice back check by Bucko as usual. Juniors able to press the zone. Andrews now. Andrews and Lafleur on point. Here comes Salzburg. Salzburg, good chip and chase to herself around that defender. Still getting pursuit. She's trying to find Grahovic. Looks for centering pass. Here comes the juniors the other way. Juniors, they take the shot. Allen with the save. Picked up by Andrews. Thrown up off the wall. On the Grahovic stick. And there's an offside. Brendan, I'm not sure if you have that one replay Allen save there, but that was a grade A opportunity, and she was, that's one of them, but I'm talking about, there's the crash in the net. Oh my goodness. We absolutely are going to give out to shout out to Rob and Nadia tuning in from Ontario for Canadian-based hockey fans. We're enjoying some Canadian weather down here, Rob and Nadia. That's exactly what we're doing. Thanks for joining us today. Here comes the Stars trying to break out as Lafleur. Junior's able to hold the zone. In behind the net, Andrews is going to pick that up. She throws it up, trying to get it out. Held in is the juniors. And good job by Andrews. What a beautiful pitch. That's going to be just enough. It'll slow right down. No icing. And the pressure by Grahovic to gain control. Grahovic now trying to get it out front. Puck spits back. Andrews, she takes a shot into the near corner.
She's had success with those recently.
Absolutely. She's been throwing absolute rockets from the point. Here comes the juniors. They look to gain the zone. Back check in Grahovic, though. The juniors, they take a shot. That's wide. Comes all the way across to Salzburg. Salzburg picks it up. Trying to chip it through. She gets it out. Trying to find Grahovic. She does. On to Grahovic. Here comes Grahovic. She's in pursuit now. They're able to hold the zone. There's the juniors. They're finally get it out through the neutral zone. Here comes the juniors looking to gain the zone. Blocked by Lafleur. Lafleur picks it up behind the net on her backhand. Driving wide, gets it up to the half wall. On a Grahovic stick. Great play by Lafleur. We got Salzburg driving on the left wing. Here comes Grahovic. She's got some speed. Drives around the defender. She's got Bucko going to the net. Backhand, forehand. Puck's loose. Trickles through. Almost an opportunity for Bucko to bang that home. Comes all the way around to Biederman. Biederman. She sends it across to Isaac. Isaac. She throws it in. Bouncing puck through the crease. Now it's into the near corner. Coming up into the half wall. Juniors trying to break out. Junior. Bucko back checking though, not allowing that to happen. Puck ends up in the high slot. There's the shot. Allen with the save. Oh no, after two great saves, and then the puck kicked through wide open on the backside. See how that replay unfolded.
I thought that was going to be whistled down. Honestly, I thought she caught it.
Yeah, thought she did too. Made the first two saves, and somehow that puck, the junior's able to backhand it through the crease to a wide open junior on the other side. 3-1 home. Stars got some work to do here. Good news is they're playing well, and Simcoe's going to go to work right now. Here comes Simcoe driving down the right wing. Licks the shot. Big save by the juniors. Zakaria pressuring now. Zakaria, she picks it up. Couple moves by her. Good footwork on her part. Simcoe helps out. She throws it in deep. Juniors, they pick it up behind their net. Dumped all the way down. That should be an icing call, and it is. Been mostly juniors this period. Our Stars have had a couple opportunities, but as Brendan's doing a solid job on the shot clocks, it was the Stars in period one, and it's been mostly juniors all period two here.
Yeah.
Allen had a couple grade A saves. Whereas we'd be probably looking at a 4-1 hockey game. There's the draw. Won by the juniors. Juniors ended up taking it behind their net. Good disrupting by Simcoe. Simcoe trying to take it across the crease. She finds Elliott. Elliott, she looks to throw it at the net. She does. There's a puck deflected into the corner. Simcoe picks it up again. Simcoe, centering pass. That's deflected in behind the crease. Elliott's in pursuit. Elliott, she pits it out. Finds Zakaria. Zakaria takes it. She's checked by the juniors, but she recovers it. Now Zakaria again, a centering pass. Puck is loose. Simcoe almost able to knock it home. Thought we were going to see a 3-2 hockey game for a moment there, Michael.
I thought so too.
Just the girls must have heard me. All of a sudden it's 13-12 favor shots. So we better get on it. Gagne, Stanton, Clark out up front. LaFleur, Andrews on point. There's the draw. Juniors gain control. They take it in behind their own net. Juniors on the back end. Looks for an outlet pass to the half wall. 3-on-2 unfolding, but Stanton's back checking. Here comes the Juniors driving down the left wing. Good back check by Stanton to break that up. Puck ends up coming all the way in behind the crease, or behind the net, sorry. Stanton's there, or LaFleur's there to break that up. Comes all the way back to the point. Juniors, they throw it in deep. Into the corner again. Juniors attempt a centering pass. There is a centering pass. Broken up by Andrews. Ends up in the corner. On the half wall. Juniors send it in deep. Gagne's got it. She spits it around. She's trying to find LaFleur. LaFleur has a look. Sees Stanton. Throws it up to Stanton. Spits out. Back onto LaFleur's stick again. LaFleur throws it into the neutral zone to relieve a little bit of pressure. And Gagne is all over that. Right back in the zone comes the Juniors again. Juniors cutting through the high crease. And Stanton, good back check, takes down that junior player to make sure that shot didn't get off. Now the Juniors have it. Throw it toward the net. Andrews again. Andrews. She throws it along the half wall. She's going to find Clark. Clark's got some time. She decides to pick it up and go for a skate. Stanton's going to join her. Clark needs some fresh legs. Dumps it in for a shift. Onto the ice. We've got fresh legs coming. Simcoe comes out. So does Isaac. And Elliott. She's got over to Zakaria. Zakaria comes in. She takes a shot. That's just left of the net into the near corner. Centering pass onto Simcoe's stick. There's Elliott. Elliott rifles one. Off the glove. Another loose puck potentially out front. All the way back into the neutral zone, and Biederman's got it. Biederman fires it up. It's deflected. Juniors, they're trying to regain. They find up. And here's a power play opportunity, or actually, who's the call against Isaac?
Yeah, call against Isaac, tripping. Unintentional, but it happened.
First power play of the game is going to go to the Juniors. Yeah, as you said, Michael, unintentional. But Isaac did get her stick into the feet of that Juniors player. And we got a man advantage for the Juniors. Zakaria stays out there with Simcoe. Wins the draw cleanly. She gets it over to Biederman. Andrews still on the point as well. Here's the Juniors. They're coming in. Good forecheck by Simcoe. She gets it up to Zakaria. Zakaria's going to go for a skate, driving wide, trying to shake off two defenders here. Killing valuable time off that power play. Takes it all the way to the corner. Junior's able to nice back check by Simcoe. She deflects it. Zakaria comes in and picks it up. Now Simcoe again picks it up. Simcoe and Zakaria both demonstrating their strength out here. They send it in deep. 53 seconds left on the power play. Here comes the Juniors. Juniors gain the zone. Look to take the shot. That's deflected. Blockered by Allen in behind the net. Puck bounces around to the side of the crease, but Simcoe skates right through a Juniors player. She's got Zakaria over on the left, right wing. Simcoe drives right. They cross over through the high slot. They take the shot. Comes near to the near half wall. Zakaria picks it up. Zakaria trying to kill some more time. Look to dump it in. Now Zakaria's back checking. Juniors come back the other way. Juniors dump it all the way down. Andrews has it. She's picking it up behind her net. Wraps it around the boards. Comes back to the point for the Juniors. Juniors, they take the shot through the crease. Saved by Allen. There's another shot just high. Biederman's going to pick that up in the near corner. 6 seconds left on the power play. Stars at the end of a long shift. They're running out of gas. Back to the point. There's the shot from the Juniors. Big toe save by Allen. She gets it out to Zakaria. And they kill off the penalty. They still need some fresh legs, though. Only one out there is Grahovic coming on a 2-minute shift here for these girls. Juniors driving down the left wing. Andrews breaks that up. Now it's picked up by Simcoe. Simcoe driving down the right wing. Does she have enough gas in the tank to get another shot off? She sure does. There goes Simcoe. Throws it on net, but she does need a change. Oh, there's a loose puck. And they call it a goal. We got ourselves a 3-2 hockey game. Ta-da! Sometimes you take what you can get. Simcoe didn't even know she scored. I didn't know she scored. Well, Here's the replay. Oh, our one camera's down. That's a bummer. I do believe that was one of those seeing eye shots. And Simcoe just fired it in to get the shot off. I said, does she have enough energy to get the shot off? Well, she sure did, because she fired it right through, and we got ourselves a 3-2 hockey game. What a great goal. A surprising one for all of us. Here comes Bucko right off the draw. Bucko driving wide. There's the centering pass. Oh, right out of just off the heel of Salzburg's stick. She had a wide open net to bang that home. Back checking Mason. Mason throws it up into the neutral zone. On to Salzburg. Here's the 3-on-2 for the Stars. Salzburg cuts left, cuts right. Back right again. Unfortunately, fans on the puck. And the juniors try to pick it up. Good poke check by Mason. Oh, I thought she was able to hold the zone. Great zone entry by Salzburg. She wants that one that out front. She wants that back. Oh. She's like, oh no, it was right there.
Yep.
Good job on the replays there, Brandon.
It came right off the goalie's toe and it redirected, so
yeah.
It didn't have the reaction time. But you know what I like is that girls haven't given up on the passing game, even coming from behind. They're still playing their game.
Here we are back. Shortino. She sends it in deep. And that'll be an icing call. Sorry for the slight pause there, folks. We have some wonderful support. Orders. Yeah, a couple beverage orders from some parents helping us out here in the broadcast booth. Bucko in to take the draw. We got Shortino, Mason on point, and as usual, Grahovic and Salzburg on the wings for Bucko. Here comes Salzburg. Salzburg trying to shake off some defenders. She does. Bucko able to skate it in. Good job by Bucko. Here comes Bucko. She takes the shot. Blocker out front. Puck's loose in the high slot. Now onto the backhand. Bucko still pressuring. See, here's an opportunity now. There's a puck. Race for the puck and good back check both. Oh my goodness. Who wants to pick it up though, ladies? We had 3 players over skated. Allen makes the save off the side. She gets it up to Salzburg. Here comes Salzburg now. Clark out to join. There's the shot deflected by the juniors. Right back to pick up a rebound was Salzburg, though, keeping the pressure. 3:23 left here in the first. Juniors try to break into the neutral zone and do. They're coming down the right wing. Here comes the juniors. Centering pass. Shortino gets her feet in the way of that pass and ends up on Mason's stick. Mason's checked. Getting some help now from Bucko. Ends up all the way back on the juniors for their point. There's the shot. Bouncing puck in the high crease. They throw it back to the point again. Here's the juniors. There's a shot. Allen, save, blockered, ended up over on Mason's stick. Mason tries to break it out. Juniors able to hold his own. Here comes the juniors. Juniors in behind the net. Comes back around. Deflected. Mason throws it all the way around to the half wall. Juniors still holding his own. Clark tries to break that up. Bucko tries to break that up. Juniors to come out with it. Here comes the juniors. There's the shot from 50. Allen picks up that deflection and tracks it and does her chicken wing as usual.
Yeah, she was wise to just grab that and just put a pause. Let's do a reset, settle down, slow our game down, and get our heads back on.
2:31 left. We got Gagne out to take the draw. Puck ends up right through the crease onto Stanton's stick. Stanton. She throws it down. That's probably going to be an icing. Oh, he calls a touch. We got called it off. So in goes the forecheck. Clark and Gagne pressuring. Our juniors try to break it out. Stanton almost picks off that pass. And the juniors are going to come back the other way on a 3-on-2. Here comes 57. Driving through the crease. Allen.
Smart.
Just says, let's hold this down. Freeze that up right now.
Thank you. All right.
Another shout out to a New York.
Thank you for the round from New York.
Yeah, we just got a round from New York. How's that for delivery service? Thanks for tuning in, New York. 2:09 left. Gagne on the draw. There's the puck loose in the slot. Back to the point for the juniors. Juniors now. They send it to the slot. Through the crease. Allen makes the first save, and juniors able to pick up the loose puck on the side of the net.
I mean, honestly, that whole sequence was really well done by the juniors. They were patient with it. They looked around.
Here comes the angle, the shot. Allen makes one save and then bounces off her pad, and they bang it home. That's 2 good goals by the juniors. Nice clean passing, good positioning.
Yeah.
Gagnon back to take another draw. We got Isaac and Biederman on point. Speaking of Biederman, it's onto her stick. Biederman, she throws it up, tries to find Clark. Junior's able to pressure and hold his own. They throw it toward the net. Comes around to Isaac. Isaac, she gets it up to Stanton. Stanton throws it down the ice. We'll have a defensive zone draw. "4-2 hockey game. 1:43 left here in the second. Fresh legs up front for the Stars. Zakaria coming out to center Elliott and Simcoe. Still have Biederman and Isaac on point. Zakaria, really high percent of face-off wins, and you can add another one to it. Says a clean win over to Isaac. Isaac finds Elliott, and they get it out into the neutral zone. Elliott trying to pressure the juniors, and does. Ends up on the stick of Isaac again. Isaac has a look at her runway, decides she wants to go for a skate. Beautiful moves around two players. Here comes Isaac down the left wing. Couple moves. There's the shot. Looking for a rebound. And not quite able to tuck that home. Oh, we got a little spice happening around the net. They didn't like Isaac trying to bang home that rebound. Shots 18-18. And I tell you what, scoring chances are pretty darn close too. Here comes the juniors in behind the net. Centering pass is picked off by Elliott. Elliott throws it back toward the crease. Zakaria on it. Elliott gets it over to Simcoe. Simcoe now, she backhands it toward the net. That's deflected into the corner. Zakaria, she picks it up, shakes a check, shakes another check, still trying to battle. Stars look to throw it up, bounces over the stick of Biederman, comes all the way down. Isaac's in pursuit though. 56 seconds on the clock. Isaac has a look up ice. Drives around looking to come up the left wing. She throws it. That should be a high stick on the juniors, and it is. And that should be an offensive zone draw. And it is. 48 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if the girls can get a late goal, because I tell you what, Michael, 4-3 sounds a lot better than 4-2 starting the third.
Somehow it really does.
Bucko, she's out to take the draw. Wins it. Gets it back to the point. Isaac, she takes the shot. Through traffic, bouncing puck, loose out front. And the goaltender does a good job to seal up that rebound. Great shot by Isaac.
That was a 5-hole.
It was. Grahovic was hovering, and she wanted to try and get that home too. See if Bucko can get another clean win. Juniors win it this time. They get it in behind their net. Here comes the juniors. Looking at their options. They accidentally sent it up through everybody. Back comes Isaac. Isaac does a couple shoulder checks, looks at her options. 30 seconds on the clock. She throws it off the wall, finds Salzburg. Back to Isaac now. Isaac goes back the other way. In behind the net. Throws it up the wall to Grahovic this time. Still not quite able to get it out. 16 seconds on the clock here. On the half wall. Isaac picks it up, back the other way. Now she throws it all the way around. She's going to try and get Salzburg on the backhand. She does. Salzburg able to get it into the neutral zone. 3 seconds on the clock, and that should kill off the period. What an entertaining hockey game, Michael. And I tell you what, when Brendan pulls up the scoring chances, I think they're pretty close.
Yeah.
And there was two opportunities our girls had, where one ran off the heel of Salzburg. Otherwise it would be 4-3. And then we had that other one earlier in the game where Simcoe had a beautiful pass to Zakaria. We'd be at a 4-4 hockey game for sure. Scoring chances in our favor now.
Okay.
Yep. Look at that. I probably would have credited a couple more to the juniors, but when you got where Brendan's handling 45 things at once, all the cameras duties.
Yeah, give him a break.
But give him a break. Where do we file our complaints?
I had 5-2.
Oh, he's got him swapped.
Oh, he had him fought. Yeah,
that makes more sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, five is the juniors and 2 is the Stars. So Brendan is saying that he had the inputs incorrect there.
Well, a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous league in dangerous lead in hockey, Brody.
Yeah.
So the girls are still in this. They got to come out in the third, keep playing their game, keep passing it, make good plays, and get some opportunities in the crease.
Love it. Mr. Elliott on the fly updates the shots, or the scoring chances to 5-2 proper.
Much better.
Now, can you do something about that score? Hey, where's your magic? How many, Brendan? We'll revert a couple of the scoring chances. And yeah. I like our odds here. I think the girls, if they keep pushing, again, the scoring chances are there. It needs a little bit of puck luck, and we'll find the back of the net. Let's go win this period 2-0. Let's see another overtime. Why not? Hey, Michael?
Yeah.
Right
sure.
back to September 20th. Let's get some entertainment value for our fans at home. There's the draw. Zakaria out there. She's got Elliott on right wing. She's got Simcoe on left. Elliott drives it down the boards. Looks to gain the zone. Down into the half wall. Here comes Elliott. She's checked by the juniors, but Simcoe there to help. Stars able to hold his own. Juniors trying to feed it out. They do. Elliott there to pick it up. Throws it back into the corner. Now she's giving chase. Juniors looking to break out. They go back the opposite direction. Zakaria's there. All the way around to the far half wall now. Through the neutral zone.
There you go.
Picked up. Simcoe disrupting things. Simcoe, she's got it at the high slot. Simcoe drives around, looks for a wraparound, trying to find a centering and pass opportunity. Now she gets it out front, all the way back to Biederman. Biederman from the point takes the shot. That's deflected. But Isaac there to pick up that deflection. Others would have had a breakaway there.
That was a smart move by Isaac to stay back. She saw that coming.
Yeah. Our defensive pairing works so well together.
Yeah.
Like whenever you got one of our girls stepping up to make a commitment, the other is usually quite aware and making sure we're not leaving our goalie out to high and dry.
Yeah. Makes such a huge difference.
Mind you, in Fort Lauderdale, we had 2 3-on-0s against. Just those line changes, though. There's the opportunities. There's a shot by the juniors. In behind the net. Juniors trying to wrap around. Allen sealed up the side of the crease, though. Or side of the post, sorry. Juniors looking to wrap around the other way. Really good aggressive poke check from Stanton. Gagne's checked in behind the net. Juniors look for a centering pass. There's the shot. Bounces deflected off of Clark onto the backhand of Stanton. Stanton, she's breaking down the left wing. Stanton, couple moves, going left and right. Now she throws it toward the net. Loose puck for Clark! Oh, goodness! Clark just about had a gift. It was deflected right over the net. Now the puck's loose out front. Another loose puck. Stanton and Clark pressuring like crazy. Back to the point. There's Mason able to hold his own. Puck trickles through. It's coming to the side of the net. There's the shot, and it's gloved. And unfortunately, we have Brendan Elliott on a quick bio break. Otherwise, we would have had a replay. Clark had a grade A scoring opportunity. Took the shot, deflected, and it was like a lob wedge just over the net, just about 4 inches over the crossbar.
Yeah, and a great job by Stanton getting through the traffic in the neutral zone, coming all the way up.
Absolutely. Good hustle and line shift. Here comes Salzburg. Speaking of hustles, Salzburg, Bucko. Here comes the juniors back the other way. Juniors looking to drive right. Shortino. Good stick by her to break that up. Shortino's got Mason on point with her. Salzburg's giving chase. Gerholvik also giving chase. Salzburg pressures it. Looks to get the centering pass. Tries to find it back. Bucko's there to break that up. Juniors pull it all the way across. Lead pass by Mason. Gets it into the zone. Now back. Cross ice pass. Over to Salzburg. Salzburg, she's going to gain the zone down the left wing. She's got Gerholvik going to the high slot. Juniors trying to break up. In to step up to break that up is Mason. Here comes the juniors, though. They regain down the right wing. Looking to drive around Shortino. Shortino poke checks that away. She gets it up to Salzburg. Salzburg tries to find Bucko. Through her feet all the way into the zone. Juniors try to get it out. Bucko picks that off beautifully. She's got Gerholvik there to help her. Gerholvik sends it toward the net. Puck comes all the way across. Back on Lafleur and Andrews now. Fresh legs on point. Lafleur, she gets it over to Andrews, just out of her reach. Andrews steps up, though. She sends it up ice, right under the stick of Simcoe. Simcoe driving down the right wing with speed and strength. Simcoe driving the net. Takes a shot, deflected off the goaltender's shoulder, in behind the net. 3 juniors in behind the net, regrouping. Elliott and Zakaria in to join the rush now. Stars, they're shifting back the other way. Here comes number 57 on the juniors. Juniors looking to dance and deal. Couple moves by the juniors player there, and good back check by Zakaria to break that up. Puck battle in behind in the near corner now. Back to the point for the juniors. Juniors from the point, looking to take the shot, deflected by Simcoe. Lafleur picks it up. She tries to find Simcoe and does. Simcoe tries to break it into the neutral zones. Juniors step up to hold the zone. Juniors, they're driving into the far corner. Look for a centering pass. Lafleur breaks that up. Lafleur throws it up to the half wall. She's going to find Elliott. Elliott tries to get into the neutral zone, and she does. Juniors now regroup. Look, they found on the opportunity. Picked up by Elliott. Opportunity for Elliott driving toward the net. Cuts right. Takes the shot and a good glove save by the Juniors player. Another good shift for the Stars there. 10:57. Lots of time on this clock. And speaking of good shifts, this line that just stepped out had a great shift last shift. Let's see if they can repeat that. Gagne to take the draw with Clark on the wing and Stanton on the other wing. Juniors, they gain possession off the draw and drive right up into the neutral zone, but that's quickly broken up by our hard-working back checkers. Stanton, Gagne dumps it in to gain the zone. Stanton and Clark in pursuit now. Juniors are going to pick it up in the far corner, skate in behind their net. They look for an outlet pass at a half wall. Juniors lead pass up through the neutral zone. Coming down on Andrews. Andrews driving the Juniors player wide. There's a shot all the way across ice into the far corner to Stanton. Stanton tries to get it into the neutral zone, not quite able to. Here's another opportunity for her. Now she does. Here's a 2-on-1 unfolding. Clark driving in. She's got Gagne with her. Clark, there's the shot. Bouncing puck. And it's gloved by the Juniors goaltender and decides to whistle it down. Gagne is going to take another draw. We got fresh legs on the point, though.
Good job, girls.
Biederman and Isaac on defense. Gagne in to take the draw with Clark on right wing and Stanton on left. Juniors gain control, but Biederman steps up to hold his own. Now the Juniors kick it out. Back checking Stanton, though. Juniors try to drive in, and Isaac steps across the ice to break that up and throw it into the far corner, near corner, sorry. Isaac, she picks it up, takes it over to the far corner. Isaac has a look at her options. She likes to go for a skate once in a while. She's going to again. Here comes Isaac. Cuts left. Nice spinorama move. Tried to get it centering pass over to Clark, but just out of her reach. Comes around to the wall, and Biederman steps up to hold his own. She's checked, and I can't believe they didn't call that cross-check to the head, but apparently that's a fair play in hockey here. Juniors, they send it up. Ends up all the way back down. That should be an icing tie. No, they're going to call no. Biederman shoulder checks, looks at her options. Sends it up. Right up to Gerhovic. Gerhovic, she's trying to get it into the neutral zone. 57's there to break up the Stars' efforts.
Biederman needs to change, I think, after that hit. She's
Here comes 57. There's a shot deflected. Big save off the deflection by Allen on that redirect. That was a dangerous shot, a very important save at a big moment in the game. Juniors look for a centering pass. That's picked off by Gerhovic. Gerhovic throws it toward the net. Puck ends up in the near corner. Juniors throw it around to the far wall. Shortino's going to skate over and help that out. Able to hold his own. Throws it toward the net off of Gerhovic's feet. Now Salzburg's check, but she gets it back. Salzburg. Got lots of puck battles happening here. Some good physical play too. Roughing up along the far wall.
That's it, Heidi.
So Salzburg and Bucko both using their strength along that far half wall, working against three Juniors players. Who's going to come out with that puck? And we're going to have a penalty. And I think they're calling it against the Stars, and it's probably a high check, or a high stick maybe. Old Tim Shortino expressing his disappointment, and then rightfully so, because Biederman took it off the head with a very similar play that I said I can't believe they didn't call that. And back the other way, similar play, incidental contact in my eyes, but straight to the box goes Bucko.
It was a makeup call. He just did it wrong.
The wrong makeup call. Gerhovic's going to stay out on the penalty kill with Salzburg, and we got Mason and Shortino on point. Draws one by the Juniors. Juniors take it to the high slot. There's a backhand. Deflected over the net. They shoot it around as the Stars. They get it back to the point. Juniors able to hold his own. They pick it up in the corner. Shortino. Quick stick by her to break that up. They send it around. Here comes Mason. Good body position on her part to win that puck battle. Ends up on the Juniors half wall. They send it toward the net, deflected. And Allen wisely grabs that loose puck with her stick and says, let's freeze this up for a whistle. Well, kill 27 seconds off that.
Yeah, possession hockey is the name of the game on a penalty kill. Just kill that clock. Again, a reminder for the folks at home, you can't ice the puck at this level. They will call icing.
There's a draw, won by Zakaria. Tries to do a bit of a dance around there, almost gets away with it. Now it's on to Simcoe's stick. Simcoe, juniors throw it all the way back. LaFeur's on it now. LaFeur, she tries to find Simcoe, and does. Simcoe, she picks it up. Unfortunately, steps on the puck. That's usually a dangerous play. Hopefully she didn't pull a muscle, and she didn't, because there she comes with it, driving down the left wing. She got Zakaria going to the net. Simcoe driving down the left, looks to cut back. Poke checked, but Simcoe using her strength to keep battling out. Almost an opportunity for Simcoe to find Zakaria, but a good back check by the juniors. LaFeur steps up to hold the zone, and juniors throw it all the way back. LaFeur again. She tries to regroup, and there'll be no offside. Juniors gain the zone. Centering pass through the crease. Allen with the save. All the way back, and that's 10 seconds on the clock. Let's get back to even strength here, girls. 6 seconds on the penalty kill. Zakaria and Simcoe out there. Good pick off by Simcoe. Zakaria almost gets the second pick off. And fresh legs is Elliott. She comes out to join Simcoe and Zakaria. 6:36 left in the game. LaFeur into the corner. Zakaria, she pokes it into the far corner. Puck's loose along the wall. Picked up by LaFeur. LaFeur finds Simcoe. Simcoe tries to clear it out. That's picked off by the juniors. They throw it right back down. In behind the Stars net. Here comes the juniors looking for a centering pass. Good forecheck there by LaFeur. Centering pass goes right off of, it looks like, I think Andrews. Andrews able to get it up to Simcoe though. Simcoe will relieve some pressure. We'll get some fresh legs. There's the juniors. They try to regain the zone.
That's it.
Stanton, she's there to ensure that doesn't happen. Juniors a second attempt to gain the zone. They do this time. This time it's Isaac's turn to break it up. Here we go. Down the right wing comes Elliott. Another scoring opportunity for her. Let's go Elliott. Down the right wing. Takes a shot. Wide and into the far corner, but Zakaria's going to help that out. Zakaria gets it back to Isaac. Isaac takes the shots. Deflected. Quick stick by Stanton. 5:30 on the clock. Juniors trying to break it into the neutral zone. Back. Biederman. Biederman tries to find Stanton. Zakaria. Good opportunity from her. Not offsides. That's few things getting let go. There's the call. Thank you, ref. Things were getting a little bit rowdy out there. And the Stars are going to go in their first power play with 5:14 left in the period.
The girls' power play percentage is over 50%. They're doing a great job this season. So let's see if we can do it when it counts.
Good job on the replays there, Brendan. That was a clear intent to hit, which you can't do at this level. You can have incidental contact, you can play aggressive, you can use body positioning, but you can't have a clear intent to hit.
Yeah.
Power play opportunity. We got Bucko, Grahovic, Salzburg up front, Andrews and Isaac on point, and let's go Stars. What a great opportunity is here. Nice clean win back to Andrews. Andrews takes a shot, deflected, loose puck. Salzburg's on it. She kicks it over to the near corner. Grahovic's in pursuit now. Juniors try to clear it out. Andrews able to hold his own. Juniors in a battle with Andrews. Andrews gets that puck back though. Nice backhand pass up to Salzburg. Salzburg gains the zone. Puck's kicked out. Wisely handled by Bucko. Good poise by her at the blue line. Grahovic gets it back to Bucko. Bucko in the near corner. Juniors have it in the near corner. They throw it in behind their net. 4:36 left on the clock. Juniors trying to break it out. Poke check by Salzburg though. Now they clear the zone. Mia's patient, waits for everybody to touch up. She gets it over to Bucko. Bucko up to Grahovic. Grahovic down the right wing. Grahovic throws it toward the net. And a goaltender again decides to freeze it. With 35 seconds left here in the power play. Fresh legs up front and fresh legs on the point. We got Zakaria, Simcoe, and Elliott for power play unit number 2. And Shortino and Mason on the point. Zakaria, clean win over to Elliott. Elliott back to Mason. Mason, bouncing puck, deflected in the front. Junior's able to break that out. Junior's coming back the other way. Trying to catch Shortino, driving down the right wing. Shortino says not today. Gets back on time. And now the puck ends up down on Elliott's stick. Elliott driving down the right wing. Elliott throws it toward the net, into the far corner. Simcoe's turn now. Simcoe's got it. Using her strength, tries to find a back pass to Mason. Interrupted by the juniors, though. Number 57 picks that up. Here comes Simcoe. Simcoe driving wide around 3 players. Simcoe toward the net. There's a shot. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Zakaria tries to feed it back to Shortino right out of her reach. Shortino throws it back into the neutral zone. Finds Zakaria. Shortino again, and that'll be an offside for the juniors. 3:25 left. We're almost into the another minute or so. We might be seeing a goalie pull.
Yeah.
See if we can get a 6-on-5 situation here. We'll see how aggressive Coach Danielle wants to get. Here comes Zakaria. Zakaria on the draw. Ends up onto the stick of Simcoe. Simcoe, she's trying to gain the zone. Juniors throw it all the way down. They don't call it an icing, though. Shortino goes and picks that up. Tries to get it up to the half wall. It's interrupted by the juniors. Comes all the way around into the near corner. In behind the net. Zakaria again. 3 minutes on the clock. Zakaria and Elliott battling with some juniors along the near wall. Where's that puck going to spit out? Now it spits out right onto the stick of Simcoe. Simcoe driving down the right wing. Here's an opportunity for Simcoe. Driving toward the net. She's got Elliott trailing. Simcoe takes the shot, deflected in behind the net. And juniors trying to break out. All the way across ice, 2:37 on the clock.
Similar situation on both of those plays where they bounced wide.
Yeah. Zakaria, she's going to take it in behind the net. Here comes Zakaria with some speed. She's checked. Tries to get it up into the neutral zone. Throws it in behind the net. Here comes Mason. Mason, let's see if we can get Allen off the ice. Let's go 6-on-5, Coach. That's what I'd like to see. Here comes Mason driving down. We're going to have fresh legs picked up by Simcoe. Simcoe, a couple moves by her. She's checked. Back the other way. Apparently this is why I'm not the coach. Juniors coming in through the neutral zone. It looks like they're going to try and gain it. Juniors driving down the left wing, pressuring wide. They look in for the shot. Allen seals up the post with a solid save. Lead pass, trying to find Clark. In through the neutral zone. Clark's on it. Here comes the juniors. They throw it back. 1:36 on the clock here. Stars looking to get some momentum. Juniors, centering pass all the way back to the high point. There comes an opportunity. There's a shot at an absolute bullet from the point. And it wasn't even the point. It was the high crease. Wow.
Yeah, right above the hash marks, I think. I mean, it was a rocket right to the top left corner. Let's see if we can get a replay on it.
There it is, right up. Comes in, yeah, almost at the hash marks and just that top right corner. That was a really good wrist shot from the point. We got a 5-2 hockey game. And here comes the juniors, trying to make it a 6-2. Quick opposition to drive into the zone right away. Look for a pass back to the point. We got Clark, Gagne, and Stanton out there with LaFleur and Andrews on point. DDD pass for the juniors. Juniors now looking for another shot. Allen says, not a second time. I'll take this with my mitt, please. Can we get out of this hockey game?
Yeah, I think they're done.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. Every once in a while, goalie dad comes out.
Yeah, I get it.
Nah, good save by Allen. She came out and challenged that. That's what she needs to be doing when they're coming in on the point. Make that net as small as possible, and she could see that one. Nothing in the way. Here comes an opportunity. We got Bucko, Grahovic, and Salzburg out there. Juniors trying to make something happen, but this line's always aggressive. Here comes Bucko. She looks hungry this shift. There's up in the far corner. Number 57 battling with LaFleur. They throw it in behind the net. LaFleur's battling with another juniors players now. Comes around to the half wall. Grahovic sends it back to the point. And now it's deep. Juniors trying to make a centering pass. They do. Puck's still loose. Grahovic's going to pick it up on the half wall. Back in it goes. Here comes number 57 driving in from the side. And great stick. I believe that was LaFleur that did the lifting of the stick of 57, because that was going to be a really good scoring opportunity for 57 driving toward the crease.
Yeah, Allen had sealed up that right side real well. but it did. It left that back end open. That puck came across fast.
12 seconds on the clock. Let's get a league goal just for fun, ladies. Come on now. Bucko on the draw. Gets it over to Salzburg. That's thrown back. 6 seconds on the clock. And that's going to be our hockey game. We've got a defensive line change happening here. And the Junior Stars come out on top of this time, but I tell you what, that was a really good hockey game. And as we talked about, if you look at the scoring chances, there was just a couple we weren't quite able to, we didn't get the puck luck on the bounces that we could have banged home.
Yeah, there was a few sloppy bounces and stuff. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't go your way, but I mean, you got to give hats off to the Junior Stars. They played a good team game. They moved the puck around well.
They sure did, and they had 3 of their 5 goals were just beautiful goals.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they had some good team play going, moving the puck. I'm really looking forward to 2 more of these.
Yeah.
We'll be up bright and early tomorrow morning at 7:45.
That's correct. 7:45, same place.
Yeah. So
another game tomorrow afternoon.
Our folks in Mountain Time, we'll see at 6:45. Our folks in Eastern Time, we'll see at 8:45.
Yep.
And yeah, it'll be a 3-game mini-series, so 2 games tomorrow.
Yep.
And I enjoy these 3-game mini-series. I am a little bit concerned it got a bit spicy here in period number 3, so hopefully that doesn't bleed into day 2, but we'll have a fresh start tomorrow and maybe it'll be all forgotten.
Yeah. And there they go in the middle with the prayers, so that's some good camaraderie right there.
For sure. All right, fans. Well, we sure appreciate you tuning in today. And we look forward to you tuning in again tomorrow. Thanks a lot, Brendan. Good job on the replays and all the production work you're doing. And thank you, Michael.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, there's our scoring chances. There it is in the final. So Texas Junior Stars out shooting us 28-23. Big ones of scoring chances.
Yep.
And then face-offs won. Wow, our girls have been really strong on that. It's really impressive to see that stat. And that's a common one where we've got 28-17. That gives you a lot of puck possession. And tomorrow I suspect we're going to see a similar score, but maybe reverse. Hey, let's go, Stars. I like it.
I like the way you're thinking, Brody. They're going to come out strong tomorrow morning. They play well in the mornings.
All right. Thanks a lot, folks. We'll see you in the morning.